Hey everybody, visual teacher here. Today we're going to learn how to draw a cartoon octopus. So here's one that my students and I worked on together. And let's go ahead and get started. We have our white Xerox paper and our black marker. And we're going to go ahead and start off with two curved lines up near the top of the page. And these are going to form what looks like a head, but is actually the body of the octopus. The next thing we're going to do is draw two oval-shaped eyes close together right here. And then I'm going to put these two pupils on the inside. Notice I leave a little bit of white light reflecting from the eyes to give it a more lively appearance. And now that we've got the outline of the body, we're going to start adding the legs. And here's how I'm going to do that. I'm going to start off with one squiggly line that goes all the way to this end, and another that comes out this way. So that's as far to the left or right as I'm going to go. So the other six are going to be in between. And there we go. We've started on our 8 legs. The next thing I'm going to do is try to connect them with a kind of a curved parallel line. It kind of curves around like this. With some of these arms, I like to kind of curl them at the end just to give a little bit of variety to it. I think I'll kind of do the same thing here. Just fix that in there. And then I'm going to finish the last of my 8 legs. So now I have the basic outline of the body and the eyes. I'm going to add a little detail. What I'm going to do is show some of the legs sort of twisted so that the underneath of the legs where the suckers are is towards us so we can see them. So right over here, I'm going to draw a line like this. And then I'm going to make these little round donut shapes underneath. And these are the suckers. I think I'll do the same thing with this one. And one more. Now for those other arms, where the underside isn't facing towards us, I'm going to make these shapes that look sort of like little cleats. It's the same thing, just viewed from the side. Now, one other detail I think I'll add is right over here behind the eyes, I'm going to make this curved line with a little tube inside, and this is called a siphon. It's something that the octopus uses to move around and to breathe. So now that I have the body of the octopus pretty much done, I'm going to start adding some patterns on the body to color later. I'm going to start with these blotches, and each blotch is going to have kind of a round shape on the inside. I'll go ahead and put some circles and kind of polka dots near the eyes. And then for the legs, I'm going to continue kind of a banded pattern out towards the end of each one. And then another detail I'm going to add just to show some motion are these little curved lines around the tentacles and the body, just to give this octopus a feeling of movement. We can even put a few around the eyes here like this to add a little bit of character to it. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this one my students and I finished earlier again. We went with purple and blue. Those are two colors that go really well together. And you notice that these tentacles that where the underside is facing towards us, we made those a little brighter so they really stand out. We left the eyes white also so that they can really kind of stand out from the body. This is one way to do a cartoon octopus. There are a lot of other ways to do it too. So go ahead and give it a try. Have fun.